If you know who Ali Abdaal is and you want to get into YouTube and you're serious about this, just get the course. You don't need to watch the rest of this video. But if you don't know who he is, brief introduction. Ali Abdaal is a Cambridge graduate medical doctor, and now he is a YouTuber as well as a podcaster, and he does a bunch of other stuff, loads of other businesses. And he's created this course to help people get started into YouTube. If you want more references, you can watch Noah Keegan's and Graham Stevens' videos about how he makes money on the internet. So yeah, but if you're still not sold, here's my honest review about the course. So first, I should probably mention that I am a final year vet student, and as a student, I applied for a scholarship through Ali, and I got the scholarship to do this part-time YouTuber course. And throughout the 4 weeks, there are loads of things that I love and some things that I didn't love about this course. So firstly, the bad bits about the course, because that's what you want to know, and consider if you can accept these bad bits and then consider to get the course. So two things that I didn't really enjoy. The first thing was just how much content that they squeeze into 4 weeks. Throughout the 4 weeks, I was balancing school and placement as well as the course, and I found that when they say it's part-time YouTuber Academy, it's not exactly part-time, it's almost full-time. They have loads of live sessions as well as guest workshops, as well as peer support groups and power hours that I really wanted to join all of them, but I couldn't because of the timings. The good thing is that you can go back and watch the content again after the 4 weeks is over, and the main thing is to keep up with the homework assignments, which is the main part of the course. Second thing I didn't like about it was the timings of some of the live sessions, because it was made to accommodate people in the States, in the UK, as well as like Australia. So I understand the reasoning behind putting those timings, but it didn't work well with my school schedule. But like, that's a really minor problem because I can always catch up with the live sessions. And I also found that during the live sessions, it was really interactive. You had breakout rooms where you can meet so many amazing people doing creative work elsewhere, as well as like ask real-time questions for Ali if you have any questions about YouTube.
So, just to recap the bad bits, number one, there was too much content squeezed into the 4 weeks, and at times I felt really overwhelmed and I didn't have time to digest the content to put it into my new videos. Number two, the timings of the session weren't really school-friendly, but I bet the Southern Hemisphere people are rolling their eyes at me for complaining about this, because they had to wake up at like 2, 3 or 4 a.m. just to take part in the live sessions. So yeah.
Now we go on to the good bits of the course. There's loads of good bits, but I summarized it into 4 main things. So the first one is the accountability groups that you will have. So once you join a program, you form accountability groups with different people, and these are the small groups that will keep you motivated and keep you in check to make sure that you do the homework assignments, and if you have any problems you can ask each other. But you can also ask Angus, Elizabeth and Ali, who are organizing the course. But sometimes it's nicer to just ask someone who's in the same boat as you, and knowing that you're not the only one struggling in this course. So being the king bean that I am, I joined 3 accountability groups. You usually only join 1, but I somehow ended up with 3. One with people I met in the breakout room, who are a bunch of amazing ladies doing loads of different stuff in South Korea, France, and the second group I joined was the London YouTuber group, because being located in Cambridge, it's quite nice to have a group of YouTubers, you know, in the future. Hopefully when COVID is over, we can possibly meet up and connect. And then the last group I joined was 2 doctors from the States, a restaurateur from Canada, and a coach in the States. So these are so many amazing people that I would have never met if I didn't join this program, and they have been so supportive and so inspiring that motivates me to do this creative work and dare to dream, to chase my passion. So I just want to thank Ali for allowing me to do this course through the scholarship. And even until this day, the accountability groups are still going, and I still do weekly calls with my accountability group. This was filmed yesterday when we were discussing what went well for us the last week on YouTube and what we want to do going forward with YouTube. So I would say that if we didn't have these groups, I wouldn't be as motivated to stay on track with the assignments. So yeah, definitely that's one of the best features about this course. Another thing about this course is how supportive Angus, Elizabeth and Ali is. So you can message Angus and Elizabeth about anything during the course, and they'll reply you so quickly. I don't know how they manage it, and they're just so helpful, and they're so nice to give constructive feedback on each of your videos, so you actually get actionable tips on how to progress and move forward. And then depending on the tier of your course that you get, I think you may or may not get personal feedback from Ali. But if you post questions in the forums, sometimes he replies to you personally as well, so that's really nice. Another thing that was really useful in this course is the editing class. I would recommend everybody to check out the editing class early on, because that definitely sped up my workflow and sort of gave me an idea on how to approach video editing as a complete beginner who's never done any sort of video editing before. And if you want to, you can check out my oldest video and my newest video to see the difference in improvement. I hope you notice some improvement at least. Is pretty life-changing. And I guess the main thing about this whole course was how Ali was so transparent and honest and open to share all his secrets of how he approached YouTube, and how actually if you approach it with a framework and a strategy, it is doable. And if you're not a beginner YouTuber, you already got a substantial following and you want to take your channel further, he is the king of monetization. Like he is so well versed in business and like entrepreneurship and everything, and someone I really look up to. So I think you definitely benefit and get a lot of tips from that.
So to recap the good bits, number one, the accountability groups. They help you make sure you get the most out of the course and help you stay on track. They're for peer support, and everybody is just honestly so kind and helpful. And it's so much more fun to have people along the ride with you and, you know, along your journey. So second is the support from course organizers. They're there to make sure that you are not left behind, and they are supporting you every step of the way. It's not a course that just dumps a load of information on you and then leave you to your own devices. They actually check in on you and make sure that you're okay. Third one is the editing class, which is life-changing. That's all I have to say. And lastly, the transparent and realistic strategies provided by the one and only Ali Abdaal, and it's definitely useful for channels ready to go to the next step of monetization and hiring your own team. I didn't mention all the other good bits like capturing ideas and workflow strategy, because this video would be like 5 hours long, so, or even 10 hours long. So yeah, but I hope this video was still helpful in helping you make a decision. So I understand that the course is quite pricey, and it's definitely something to think thoroughly about, especially if you want to take YouTube seriously. But if you're a student like me, I really recommend applying for a scholarship. If you think you're not ready, chances are you will never ever feel ready, so I would just say take the plunge and do it. If you're sold and you want to get this course and you think this video has helped you in any way, check out my affiliate link in the description box down below, where you can get access to the course, and I get a small kickback from the sale from your purchase at no extra cost to you.
And if you're wondering why I got into YouTube, you can click this video up here where I talk about why I got started in YouTube and my final year at vet school. So that was pretty much it. Yeah, stay safe, take care, and see you in the next video. Bye.
You don't have to be ready. You just have to take the first step and then slowly get better at it. Like me sitting in a corner taking a vlog and my hand is shaking and I am so tired. The lactic acid buildup is so real. Okay, anyway. Oh, I'm gonna switch. Oh my god.